Hello, my people. So, I have been traveling. I've been on the road. So, that's why I missed Monday because I was actually trying to make it back home from Alabama. So, for those who don't know that I was out traveling to Comedos Conjure Fest, that's where I was. Finally made it back home. So, I'm getting back in the swing of things. And I was booked yesterday, booked today. But I was like, we got to get these readings out. So, let's go ahead and do this. So, you know how we do this. Pick cards 1 through 6. 1 could be the message. 2 cards could be the message. Let's see. Or the whole thing can end up being a reading for you. So connect with your spirit guides, your angels, whoever you're dealing with. And let them guide you on the card numbers that you need to focus on. Let's see. Interesting. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more cards, Spirit. 2 more cards for my people. What are the messages from my people? Let's see. Very interesting. What card is that? Card number 4? Card number 4 is a whole snack. There's a whole freaking snack. I thought it was going to be 1 card. Look like we might have 3 to 4 cards with that one. 1 more card, Spirit. 1 more card. And then we're going to clarify card number 3. All right. Let me see. Give me just 1 moment for card number 3. Get some clarification on that. Card number 3, Spirit. What is going on with this person? What's going on with this person? Oh. Okay. So, let's get into it. If you chose card number 1, the cheating. Dum, 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 dum. Now, this doesn't always mean in a romantic or sexual relationship. This could even be a friendship where somebody else is trying to do you dirty. Now, for some of you, I do feel like if you chose card number 1 and you've been having some type of suspicions about somebody that you're dealing with, this card is kind of telling you may need to look a little bit deeper because there could be an outside influence that is causing problems within your relationship. For some of you, this could even be you dibbling and dabbling on the side, trying to connect with somebody else, but it's showing that there's too many people involved in a situation. This could be a sexual relationship, secret sexual relationship, because I'm getting a lot of energy with 2 people that are definitely keeping things on the down low. And I feel like if some of you are dealing with somebody who's cheating, they could actually be cheating with somebody that you know. That's so dirty. But it could be happening because I feel like there's this energy where everybody knows each other. So it's not like they're cheating with Susie Q in another state or whatever. They could be cheating with like your best friend or dealing with somebody that is really, really close to you. Now, if this is not a sexual betrayal, this is a friendship betrayal where there could be a group of people and 2 of them have decided to take sides against one person. So you could find out that there's a lot of gossip or a lot of energy, but it's going towards you. This could be you. This is a general reading. It could go vice versa. This could even be you connecting with a friend and being like, oh, you know what? Let me tell you what happened with this other person. Let me fill you in. So for some of you, this could even be gossip. You could be dealing with somebody that's talking about you behind your back. This could be you talking about them behind their back. There is definitely a betrayal that's going on. Now for some of you, because with card number 2, there is manipulation going on with a message. What could be, it could be gossip. Now this could be deception where somebody is telling you one thing, but it's not the whole truth. So if you chose card number 2, be careful that you don't just take things at face value or just go off right off at what you hear, because there's an agenda. There's manipulation that's going on with a message that could be coming to you, which means that you need to look a little bit further. Now, if you read card number 1 and card number 2 together, cards, there definitely could be some type of secret that is going on, and somebody might not be getting the clear-cut message of it because somebody else is manipulating the message. You could be dealing with somebody that's saying, oh, I'm going bowling with the guys, but they're really not going bowling with the guys because they're manipulating the message. They could be meeting, Amanda or Billy Bob somewhere else. So this could be deception. Some of y'all may be hearing a message that is not completely on point or true. So keep your eyes open. With card number 2, especially if you're dealing with people, and I feel like this could even be with money. Some of you, I feel like, could be trying to get some type of payment back from a person, and they're sending you a message, oh, I'm busy, I can't get in contact with you, I'll catch up with you next week. No, they won't. They're trying to manipulate. So if you're dealing with somebody who owes you money or who's supposed to be doing something for you, and every time you call them or text them, you're getting some type of excuse, and it's because this person is manipulating. Now, of course, this could even be you doing this to somebody else. Are you coming to see me? Yeah, but I'm sorry I had to work. I can't make it this weekend. I'll see you next weekend. It's because the message is being manipulated. So with card number 2, be really careful that you don't just go with the first thing that you hear. Trust your intuition. If it doesn't feel right, then you need to look a little bit deeper. If it's something that's petty, people tell little white lies or whatever to get out of situations. If it's something that you can just kind of let it just flow on and you don't have to really worry about it, do it. Don't get caught up in it. But if you feel like somebody's trying to pull one over on you, then you got to look deeper in, because you may have to deal with this person. And the reason, moving into card number 3, is that some of you definitely may be dealing with somebody, male or female, who is a player. They out there, they uncommitted. I told you I was going to work all night. I can't use my phone or take my phone where I'm at because I don't have any reception or whatever, so I won't be able to call you, but they're manipulating the message. And it could be because they're dealing with somebody else. Now, for some of you, definitely with card number 3, you could be dealing with a one-sided relationship. You could be dealing with somebody that's trying to manipulate your emotions. With this card, you could be dealing with a person who is just not committed. Now, if this is somebody that you just started dating and you are dating other people and they're dating other people, then, that's one thing. But for some of you, if you feel like you're in a committed relationship with this person, you need to be careful, because you could be dealing with somebody that is not being truthful. They're manipulating the truth. And it could be because there's a third party that is in this. Now, card number 3. Card number 3, not all players are bad. I know Big Pun say, I don't want to be a player no more. Sometimes you fall into the energy where you have phases in life where you are a player. So don't hate the player. Don't hate on them. Now, if you're falling in love with the player and you're giving them all your money, you're giving them all your sex, they driving your car, they living in your house or your apartment rent free, you have ownership with that. You have some accountability with that. But for some of you, card number 3, whether this is a friend or a lover, you're dealing with somebody who is a taker. This is a one-sided energy. This person is like, gimme, 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 but they're not giving you anything back. And it could be because they're spreading themselves thin with other people, other situations, whatever. It doesn't necessarily have to be sex. But if you are all of a sudden getting booty from somebody and y'all getting booty, 3 times a day or whatever, and then you try to get booty and they're like, I can't, I'm tired, I'm exhausted. Some cheaters can keep it going. Some cheaters can do you, do them, do somebody else down the street, and, be looking for the next victim. Some of them, they are one-shot person. They good for one day. I had sex with this person. I can't have sex with you. Nothing will work anymore. So if you chose card number 3, be really, really careful that you're not putting your time and energy into somebody who's not reciprocating that time and energy. Don't make this into a love relationship. Don't try to turn this into a fiance. Don't be trying to think that this is a marriage, because this person is uncommitted. They're uncommitted to either a friendship or they're uncommitted to a relationship that could be a romantic relationship. Doesn't necessarily make them a bad person. If you go in knowing that the person that you're dealing with is a fuck boy or a fuck girl, then that's one thing. Don't fall in love with them if they're not offering you a commitment. If they're a player and they're out there exploring their options, then you need to be exploring your options too. You don't really need to be, laid up under somebody where you think you're in love and they're not giving you the same energy. Now, this could be a specific message for somebody. Some of y'all could be dealing with somebody that is a player that is manipulating, the conversation. They're lying. They're telling you one thing, they're telling another person another thing. This could be as far as with sex. This could even be with money, because I did pick up that vibe where there could be some issue with money. Some of y'all could be dealing with somebody that is not balanced emotionally. I feel like, I don't want to say that they're bipolar, because I don't feel like they're bipolar, but I think what is that saying? The elevator doesn't go all the way to the top. Some of y'all might be dealing with a person like that, and it's one of those things where you know it. So if you know that they're not capable mentally or emotionally of offering some type of commitment to you, then you kind of have to have some type of ownership with that. If you keep pursuing somebody that is not giving you anything back, then it's on you. Especially if you see it clearly. Now, if you don't see it clearly, maybe this reading will kind of help you out. But for those that do see it clearly and you're still chasing the person, you have to take ownership of the consequences of what happens with that relationship. Now, for some of you, you could be with card number 4. You could be dealing with a situation where there is either work conflict or somebody is causing conflict in your environment. This could be your home environment. This could be your job environment. Some of you are dealing with arguments or not seeing eye to eye. Could have to do with something with the player, with the cheating, with the energy. Now, if it's not a sexual relationship, this could be betrayal. This could be somebody betraying you that you thought was loyal to you, but they don't have loyalty to anybody. And so you may be caught up in gossip, messages that are manipulated. So this could be a co-worker for card number 4 that is doing you dirty. They're gossiping. They're telling people things about you to kind of, turn people against you. This could be you doing the same thing to other people. Hopefully not. But for some of you, you're going to come across that message where there could be some gossip. There's a lot of people involved in this. So for some of you, this could be more than one person. I feel like there's a ringleader, of course, and they're kind of putting the buzz out there, and then everybody else is like, okay, but there's manipulation with messages. That's why you need to be careful about what you hear. You may get caught up in some drama that is not the way that it seems, because somebody is trying to cause confusion. Now, for some of you, not all of you, it will not apply. So before you're in my inbox talking about, I don't do spell work, I ain't no witch, I ain't no warlock. Okay, cool. You don't have to be. The shit exists whether you believe in it or not. I hate to say that, but it does. Some of you could be dealing with somebody that you work with that is trying to do a little spell work on you. Now, there's jealousy and envy with this. So for some of you, you may find yourself feeling ill when you go into work. You could be having issues. And it's because somebody that you're dealing with is either trying to work you or they're putting some bad energy into your workspace. Now, this could have to do with gossip. This could have the words are a spell. Somebody could be like, what, and this is what I feel. And everybody's like, okay. And then the energy starts to affect you, because all of a sudden you have the energy of all these people that are working against you because of something that was said or done by one person. Now, if you don't deal with spell work, cool. But you could be working with somebody who does do this. You could have somebody where you ran by their cubicle and farted and they put a hex or curse on you. Or you used their computer, or you took their pen. And so now they're going to fuck with you. Nowadays with witches, it doesn't take much. The wind blows the wrong way and everybody wants to curse, hex, and do all kind of shit. Doesn't apply to everybody, but for some of you, you could be dealing with, I call it a loose cannon. Somebody that could be mentally unstable, one-sided. They see things one way. There's an imbalance in their mind, and there's some type of situation that they're trying to manipulate, but in a negative way. This spell work is not positive. Nobody's trying to bring you extra money. They're not trying to help you get a promotion. This is to tear you down. Now, if it's not particularly spell work, could be the evil eye, energy from people that is making you sick. Could give you anxiety, make you feel like your head is hurting, there's confusion, you're at your computer, you can't think straight. You know, you can't remember your last name. You know, it could be anything like that. Could be digestive situations. I would be really careful with goddamn potlucks at work. First of all, not everybody's clean. I've seen some shit where people go to the bathroom and don't even wash their hands, let alone, you know, if they don't do it in the public thing, they don't do that shit in the private. So you may have people that are cooking shit up that you don't need to eat at work. Could be two different things. If you have some type of issue, food poisoning or whatever, it could have been one of these motherfuckers didn't know how to clean chicken or wash their hands or what. Be careful with what you put in your mouth. For some of you, you could be dealing with somebody that's making some type of special cookies or brownies, putting a little spell work, adding a little herb to it, not the good kind of herb. Well, I guess it could be the good kind of herb. Depends on what you're using it for. But some of you could have somebody that's using food to cause some type of digestive or problem, health issue with you. Won't apply to everybody. For some of y'all, this is just Susie Q not washing her hands, or Dick Gregory. I shouldn't even say Dick Gregory. I don't know why that just came to me, but maybe it has something to do with healing. Some of y'all definitely may be dealing with somebody that is causing some type of anxiety or stress. This could be something that they prepare. This could be something that you drink. This could just be the anxiety of all this gossip that is really, really messing with you. So for some of you, you may be time for a vacation, time to get away. Now, card number 5. Card number 5, if you do feel like something in your work environment is stressing you out, we got the speak up card. We got the speak up card. So we got this energy that's going against you, and it's like, it's making me sick. It's causing anxiety. I can't even poop right. I'm constipated because I'm so stressed out because of these goddamn people in the gossip. So card number 5 is saying if you're going through a situation, whether it is a cheating love situation or getting messages that are manipulated, some of you may be on point and know that somebody's lying to you. And so card number 5 is saying if you're dealing with a situation where you feel like, okay, I need to keep my mouth shut. I need, I'm not going to say anything. Spirit is saying, no, speak up. Speak up. You may have to put yourself out there and stand up for a situation and kind of stop this. Especially if the energy is making you sick. So for some of you, you may be like, I don't want to cause no problems at work. I don't want to go against the status quo. I don't want any issues at work. And I get that. Nobody wants to leave their job. There are ways you can handle people in a professional sense if you feel like you need to do something for this. For some of you, you may actually be the one doing some shut your mouth work. You could be dealing with some gossip. And for some of you, you're like, you know what? I'm going to shut this woman's mouth. I'm going to sew that bitch clothes. Some of you could be dealing with a situation where you feel like you have no other choice. For some of you, this could be somebody talking against you and you're like, okay, I need to go ahead and do this because it's making me sick. So card number 5 is standing up. Standing up for yourself. Speaking up, being assertive. For some of you, this is you shutting somebody down, you closing their mouth. So you may feel put in a position where you don't have a choice but to do it and you're like, okay, let's go ahead and handle it. For some of you, like I say, if you deal with spell work, you might be doing it that way. If you do not deal with spell work, some of you might be going to HR and filing some type of complaint. I do see moving in with card number 6, we got the strength card. Look at this line. This line is like, I ain't shitting with y'all no more. I got this shit. Look how they look. They are focused. So card number 5 is saying speaking up about a situation that makes you feel uncomfortable, something that is unpleasant. You have to see it for what it is. And if you've been quiet and you've been feeling like, oh, I got blinders over me, you won't be able to do it anymore with a situation because it could be causing some type of gossip situation that causes you to become sick. Now, if it's going to be between me and somebody else being sick, it's going to be them being sick because I'm not going to go through that. I'm going to speak up. I'm going to stand strong. So for card number 5, if you've been holding your tongue and you've been really nice with people, I don't want to cause no issues. I don't want no bumps in the road. You may not have a choice. You may have to deal with something that you have to speak up about. Card number 6 is showing somebody in their power. So if you're coming out of any of this, and you felt like, okay, I have to assert myself, this is showing that people are respecting you. People are looking at you different and saying, you know what, we can't mess with her anymore or him anymore because, they laid down the law. They freaking, they look brutal. Look at this lion. This lion is like, look, fuck with me if you want to. And the thing about it with card number 6, I feel like there's a certain empowerment coming through you that maybe you haven't felt in a long time. So for some of you with card number 6, you may have been really quiet or silent with people or a situation and not wanting to rock the boat with anybody. But then you got pushed in a corner and then you came out with your mane shaking and all kind of shit. You're not growling yet, which means that it's a silent power. You're feeling like I took care of some things and now I'm feeling empowered. I don't see anybody trying to gnaw at anybody or eat them or anything like that. So there's no arguments. There's no, we're going to go head to head. This is somebody handling things behind scenes. Maybe you went to a supervisor. Maybe you pulled the person to the side and you talked to them. Whatever it is showing that you're standing in power. Even for people who have been going through a hard time with card number 6, this is showing that you feel stronger. Something was taken care of. You feel like you're moving towards something that is complete. So there's a completion of a problem. And you feel like things are going to get better. For some of y'all, this could even be going to a Leo or dealing with a Leo. Any fire sign, but more so Leo. Some of you definitely, I feel like you've opened up something where there was conversations. You could have even partnered with a person that helped you stand up and speak out. Whatever it is, you found your strength, whether this was a support system or you just saying, you know what, fuck it, I got to do what I need to do for me. But there is a standing up and it's an empowerment. So if you've been dealing with some really crappy bull crap, cheating, work problems, sickness, the final card is saying that you're coming into your power, which means you get through all this and you're standing strong. So if you read it as a whole, some of y'all could be going through a really shitty week, maybe even a really shitty month. You're going to have to end up asserting yourself and shutting down something. Some of you might even be going somewhere doing spell work yourselves. Whatever it is, you come out at the end empowered. So you guys, I hope that connects to whoever it's supposed to connect to. I wish you guys well. Thank you for being patient with me, for getting these cards out. And I love you much.